So, what's your future plans? Are you going to try to stick with the more natural concept for a lot longer time period? Do you have any aspirations to kick it up to like test or any other anabolics, or what's your mindset at right now?
Yeah, I don't really have any aspirations to go above and beyond what I'm doing right now. I mean, I want to experiment with different gray area Natty Plus supplements, we would call them, but because, I'm content with my physique. In fact, I would be content being a lot smaller as well. I just think that the bodybuilding world is in desperate need of a balance right now, and so that's why I want to do these experiments and promote that balance. So I think I will stick with the balanced supplementation. And, we already have a lot of people promoting TRT. TRT can be very beneficial for the vast majority of the people, but for me, I do want to promote the ways to boost your natural testosterone,
Absolutely.
right, and keep your natural testosterone functioning. So I think that's I'll stick with that. Currently, I'm experimenting with enclomiphene, which is a natural testosterone booster. It essentially tricks your brain into thinking that you have low estrogen, so it compensates by releasing more gonadotropin releasing hormone, and then downstream LH, FSH, and then testosterone,
Yes.
right? And so I haven't got my blood test yet. I've been on it a few weeks, but I'll get my blood test soon. But it does seem to be working fairly well. So I'm off of most of the supplements. I'm off of the blue and black ox testosterone boosters, the MK677. I'm trying to run enclomiphene mostly in isolation so I can have a good blood test with the fewest number of variables as possible. But I do believe, I mean, just based on how I'm feeling, I do believe that it significantly increased my testosterone. We'll see by the blood test, but the balls definitely feel bigger. The libido is increased, the energy is increased, and I haven't really noticed any negative side effects at all. And so I actually experimented. I haven't really talked about this on the Natty Plus channel because it was such a short experiment, but I experimented with clomiphene a couple months ago, but I quit after 5 days or something because of the emotional side effects. I didn't feel great. It wasn't anything crazy, but I'm very aware of how supplements affect me, and as soon as I feel something that, it causes brain fog or causes me to feel a little bit depressed, I'm like, okay, it's not really worth taking it. I mean, that's part of the Natty Plus philosophy, is that I want to be able to take these supplements with essentially zero side effects, or the side effects being negligible, right? And if that's not the case, my philosophy is, okay, I'm either not going to take that supplement or I'm going to decrease the dosage until I don't experience side effects, right? And so, yeah, clomiphene, I experienced some negative side effects, but enclomiphene, I haven't experienced any negative side effects whatsoever. Now, will I in the future? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Enclomiphene is so interesting because some people are taking it indefinitely successfully as well. So they've done studies on clomiphene, like long-term studies, 3 years or something like that. And it does seem to maintain testosterone levels for years on end. So it doesn't really seem like something you build a tolerance to. I mean, we can extrapolate that, and clomiphene does the same thing. Really, the only difference is the estrogen is going to be increased on clomiphene. It's going to be lower on enclomiphene, and you're going to have less of the side effects on enclomiphene. But you could speculate that, I mean, the dosages aren't exactly equal, but the same magnitude of dosage, or the same dosage that elicits the same effects on enclomiphene, is going to produce less side effects than clomiphene. But anyway, I think that enclomiphene is very intriguing to me, and I'm going to run it as long as I can and see if I run into any side effects. If I do, then I'll probably cycle it. I think it's great. It's cool because we have blue and black ox. Could totally alternate those two things. So you
Yes.
come off of the enclomiphene, but you keep your testosterone high with the blue and black ox. But also, I want to experiment using blue and black ox alongside enclomiphene, because there could be some synergy there. Because one concern, and usually this is a concern more with clomiphene, but some people do report that their SHBG is a little bit increased on enclomiphene. And studies do show that it does increase SHBG a little bit. And for those of you who don't know, SHBG binds to testosterone, rendering it bio unavailable, right? So it decreases your free testosterone. But some people report like dramatic side effects where the libido is absolutely crushed. And I haven't seen studies indicate that this could really be a possibility with enclomiphene, although, again, there's so much individual variability. I don't doubt it. Like, I'm sure it probably has happened to some people, but also It's very possible that people are getting fake enclomiphene that's actually just clomiphene from the source that
Absolutely.
they order it from.
Yes.
Because clomiphene is much cheaper to produce, right? You'll notice on Swiss Chems that enclomiphene is more expensive because it's more difficult to obtain, but it's worth it because of the reduced chances of side effects, right? And so it's very possible that all these people, maybe not all of them, but at least some of them that are experiencing these negative side effects on enclomiphene, they might actually just be taking clomiphene unknowingly.
True.